Hello everyone, my name is Asra Mamnoon and I'm from Lucknow, India. At present, I'm pursuing a master's in TESOL at the University of Leeds, and I'm a recipient of the British Council Scholarship for English Language Teachers in India. One of my dear friends told me about this scholarship, and then I browsed the British Council website to know more about it, and then I applied for it. For me, the prestige and the opportunities attached to a British Council scholarship are what led me to, or rather motivated me to apply for it. And uh, I had firm faith that this will give wings to my aspirations of not just furthering my education but also gaining a lot of international exposure, which I believe is very rewarding. The process of applying for any scholarship is a learning experience in itself. While applying for this scholarship, I got the chance to introspect a lot about what I want from my life and from my career. And while preparing the essays for this scholarship, I read a lot about this field of English language teaching, which made me learn a lot of things about which I didn't know before. Applying for any scholarship can be very intimidating and challenging, but towards the end, it makes you realize a lot of things and it makes you learn a lot of things. You become more resilient, more patient, and you certainly learn a lot about managing stress. The master's in TESOL program at the University of Leeds is very enriching because it has a rigorous and research-based approach to TESOL studies. What I appreciate most about this course is that it is not only giving me a lot of theoretical background and a strong base in English language teaching, but also a lot of practicality in terms of how to develop materials and curriculum for teaching. And that is something which is very useful for me, I believe. And the technology enhanced language learning module is of particular interest to me because it makes use of the latest technology there is for education, for pedagogy, and it also involves developing games for language studies, and which I think is a very motivating factor for not only learners but also instructors, because games are always very interesting. And all in all, I think it's been an amazing experience for me to study in such a vibrant and multicultural postgraduate environment where there is a lot of academic support, of course, but you also learn to be an independent scholar. And I think the city of Leeds is itself a very cosmopolitan and friendly place, as is the beautiful county of Yorkshire, which creates a very safe and comfortable environment to study, to learn in for it. And a scholarship application is your chance to portray your best self. And so I would advise you to do a lot of thinking before writing, and focus on what you want from the scholarship, and how your goals align with it. And I think education, I believe a lot in the empowering impact of education, especially for women. It has a very transformative power, and I think women's education is very important. There's this quote that I read somewhere. I think it's an African proverb. It says that if you educate a man, you educate an individual, but you if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. And I think it's very true because women's education has an indelible impact on the families they raise and therefore the future generations. And my message to all women would be to have ambitions and to have the confidence in your ambitions, because I think a lot of times one has ambitions but not the confidence to fulfill it. And I would just say that believe that you have the capability to make a difference in whichever field you are in whatever you are doing, and believe that education is the tool for which can accelerate gender parity. And just believe in yourself. And I also think that for women to bring about the greatest change, it's very necessary that they support, they back each other, and they cheer for each other, because that's very important. And lastly, I just want to say that uh, never be afraid to dream, because no matter how big your dream is, you would certainly have a greater will to make it happen. And this is my message to everyone. Thank you very much, and good luck.